Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari 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 Yashodanandana Brajajanarindana Yamunatirabanachari Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Brajajanarandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yashodanandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunda Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Giridharadhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunda Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Giridharadhari Yashodanandana Brajajanarandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yashodanandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Nandana, Jaya Sati Nandana, Jaya Sati Nandana Gaura Hari. श्री राधा गोपी वल्लभ की जय। श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की जय। श्री गौर निताय की जय। गौर प्रेमानंद। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। प्लीज रिपीट आफ्टर मी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya cha
Devaki Nandanaya cha
Nanda Gopah Kumaraya
Nanda Gopa Kumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Namah Pankajanabhaya
Namah Pankajanabhaya
Namah Pankajamaline
Namah Pankajamalini
Namah Pankajanetraya
Namah Pankajanetraya
Namaste Pankajangraye
Namaste Pankajangraye
Namo Mahabadanyaya
Namo Mahabadanyaya
Krishna Prema Pradayate
Krishna Prema Pradayate
Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya
Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya
Namine Gauratvishe Namaha
Namine Gauratvishe Namaha
Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya
Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya
Gau Brahmanahitaya cha
Gau Brahmanayaya cha
Jagaditaya Krishnaya
Jagadhitaya Krishnaya
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Nama Om Vishnupadaya
Namah Om Vishnupadaya
Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Swami Niti Namine
Swami Niti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Deve
Namaste Saraswati Deve
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Pastyatya Deshatarine
Paschatya Deshatarine
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Kum karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripahatamaham mande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Om Pavitro Pavitro Va Sarvavastham Gatopi Va Yat Smaret Pundarikaksha Sabhyabhyantaram Suche Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. And Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So we finished 12 chapters in this life. So we finished 12 chapters. Actually, in a way, we finished Bhagavad Gita. Actually, in a way, we finished Bhagavad Gita. I'll tell you why. See, Arjuna had a lot of questions. What were the questions he asked? Primarily, he asked 5 questions. One, why should I commit sin? And if I kill my guru, is that not a wrong thing? If I kill my relatives, is that not a wrong thing? And if I do this war, so many people will be killed, ancestors will be killed, who will maintain the tradition, family tradition, right? I don't think I should do this war for money, because whom will I enjoy with? If everybody is killed, whom will I enjoy with? The whole family is gone. Why should I do this war? Like that, he asked those questions. And for that, Krishna answered in second chapter, he answered that who are you thinking you are going to kill? You can't kill anybody because you are a soul. You are a soul. Jayate mrute va kadachin nayam bhutva bhuya ajo nitya shashvato yam purano nahayate anyamani sharire. You are only killing the sharira. What soul are you thinking you are killing? You cannot kill the soul. Like that, he explained the fundamentals of Bhagavad Gita in second chapter. And in that second chapter itself, Krishna explained that what is the perfection of life? You should reach a stage where happiness and distress should not affect you. Matra sparshastha konte sitoshna sukha dukkada. Agama apainanastyas tamtatiksha bharata. You should reach to that stage and do your duty as a duty. Don't think whether you will win this war or lose this war. Do it as a duty. Because there is adharma. Duryodhana has committed adharma. You don't have a right to forgive. You don't have a right to forgive when adharma is happening. So do your duty. And do it for me, I will take care of the sins. Don't worry. Then Arjuna, for all of us, he said, can you please elaborate the second chapter? Because you spoke everything, taka, taka, taka. You finished it in few verses. Can you elaborate? Then he asks, what is the duty? What is the meaning of duty? Then Krishna talks about karma yoga. He says, do your duty without any expectation whether it will finish or not. Your job is not to finish. Your job is to do. I will finish it. Right? And do in a way that will please me. Don't do it with revenge. Don't come to this war with revenge. Do it as a duty. Like a policeman doesn't have a revenge on anyone. He has to punish somebody because it's a law. You do your duty. That's what Krishna explained. And then Krishna explained, by doing this duty, how can you come back to me? Ultimate perfection. How can you come back to me? Then he explained, there are different ways of coming back to me. Even meditation is one of the ways of coming back to me in Dhyana Yoga, in 5th chapter. Right? And then Krishna and Arjuna asked, Arey Baba, your kind of yoga is very difficult. You are keeping me to keep the spine straight, the nose, finger, eyes on the nose, stop your air, stop your incoming, outgoing. It's very impractical. Especially in Gauli Dodi, it will not work. Tell me something more practical. Then he said, then do a thing. Perform your duty as an offering to me. When you're shooting those arrows, think as if you're putting a garland on me. For external people, it look like an arrow, it look like a garland to me. Do your duty. And then to motivate, why he has to do it for me? Now you're telling, if somebody says, work for me, you'll ask, who are you to work for you? Who are you? He answered that in 7th chapter. He said, I am that God. 7th chapter, he said, I am that God. You have to do this duty to me because I am the source of everything. And in 8th chapter, he explained his greatness. You have to also explain the greatness. Right? I am God, okay, to God. I may be also God. How can you say you're God? What is the difference? In 8th chapter, he explained, all the devatas are working under my order. My adhyakshena prakriti suyate saracharachanam. Here, hetunanena kaunte jagad viparivartade. The entire jagad is being controlled by Prakriti, who is Durga, and that Durga is following my orders. Right? And then he explained in 8th chapter, how do you surrender to me? How do you surrender to me? And then after hearing all that, actually Arjuna got all the answers. I'm done. What else is there to ask? Then he asked, Krishna, can I know you? How can I remember you all the time? How can I remember you all the time? Yes, you're telling that you're God, but I want to remember all the time. Then in 10th chapter he said, you can see me everywhere if you want to see. The smell of earth is me. The fragrance of the air is me. Among the sharks, among the fishes, I am the shark. Among the mountains, I am Meru. Among the immovable objects, I am Everest. He goes on, explains. How can you experience God? How can you experience God? When you stand in front of a big mountain, you feel you're so small. That is experiencing God. How great is God? Right? So he explained in that way. And then Arjuna was so happy. Thank you. Can you please show me? Can you please show me what you are? Is it possible? Am I qualified to see you? I said, okay, I'll give you the Divya Drishti. See me. Dekh lo mujhe jaise dekhna hai. Impossible he showed, making it possible. How can you show the unlimited illimited? How can you show? If something is unlimited, how can you show unlimited? Can anyone show you unlimited? You can't show. The word unlimited itself means it cannot be seen. But he showed. Unbelievably showed. Vishwarup. Right? That is 11th chapter. And after seeing the Vishwarup, Arjuna told, done. Now tell me, how can I serve you? And 12th chapter was devotional service. He said, now I'm talking to you, bhakti. The conclusion of bhakti. Bhakti is, now that you know I am God, now that you know Everything I'm only taking care. Now that you know I'm taking the reactions also, now perform your action. And how do you come back to me? By totally surrendering yourself to me. Your mind, your intelligence, everything surrendered to me. And Arjuna might have thought, Krishna, I am okay to surrender, but what about the people in Golidoti or Gachibowli? Then Krishna said, oh, you cannot surrender your mental intelligence to me. Then at least do that action for me. You know, follow the principles of bhakti. Don't do certain activities. Don't do bad activities. Do good activities. And then Arjuna felt, okay, this is also okay. But what about my own Krishe? Okay, one more discount. 10% more discount. You can't follow all these rules and regulations. At least what? Perform that work for me. Whatever work, office work, business, whatever you're doing, remember me while you're doing that work. Don't be attached to that work. Don't be attached to the position. Don't be attached to anything. Just do that for me as an offering to me. Arjuna is like, this is also okay. Then Krishna understood. Oh, okay. Flat number 501. This fellow is even third class fellow. He can't do that also. So what can he do? I stay in 501. So I told, okay, at least give the results to me. You can't work for me. At least give the results to me. Whatever you get, give the result to me. That also I'll accept. And then he looked at Arjuna and said, okay, one more final discount. You can't work for me. You can't give anything for me. At least sit and hear my knowledge. At least come, sit and hear. At least get the jnana. At least get my understanding. Who am I? When you get capacity to follow the principles, and one day you'll also work for me, and one day you'll also surrender to me. At least start with knowledge, which is what we're all doing, right? And then he finally said, everybody can come back to me if you have bhakti, right? And bhakti doesn't mean agarbatti. Bhakti doesn't mean coconut. Bhakti doesn't mean dancing in front of a temple. Bhakti means to do what best you can for God. That is bhakti. Whatever best you can, you do. That is bhakti. Krishna explained it. Even your job, you can do it for me. You cook nicely, cook for me. You cook nicely, cook for me. You speak nicely, speak about me. Instead of speaking a review of a movie. That's what people do, right? When the 5 friends meet, are you choosing a movie? You are using your energy to talk about what? Nonsense. Speak about me. Janma karma chame divyam evam yavate tatvatah tyaktya deham punarjanma naiti mamiti Arjuna. Just by speaking about my birth and appearance and disappearance, you will not have another birth, Arjuna. Is that a good deal? Right? What other skills people have? Presentation skills. Make presentations for me. PPT presentations. That is also bhakti. Krishna, I am a warrior. Do war for me. Do the war for me. Right? To save the dharma, do the war for me. What did Shivaji Maharaj do? Was it bhakti or no? It was bhakti. That is a kind of bhakti where he removed the sword. From where? Where is this sword kept even now? Tulja Bhavan. If you go to Maharashtra, right? You get, how many have gone to Tulja Bhavani temple? You should go. It's a beautiful temple. Huge. You will keep walking. It's like, where is the temple? Keep walking and walking and walking. You keep going down. Finally, that is where Shivaji got the sword from Mother Durga. He was a God-conscious person. He was a bhakta. He was a devotee. That's why he could defeat all those people. Right? So that sword was given to him by Mother Durga. So he protected our dharma. Shivaji was not fighting with Muslims. Shivaji was not fighting with border. He was not a borderly kind of person. He was fighting for dharma. Dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Yes. Shivaji didn't believe in the stupid principle that एक गाल पे चांटा मारो तो दूसरा गाल दिखाओ. कहीं पे नहीं है. Bhagavad Gita में तो नहीं है. He said, you are coming to conquer my country? No. You are coming to live in my country? No problem. You can come in, live in my house. No problem. Atiti Devo Bhava. You can come. But don't come and destroy my dharma. And how did they destroy the dharma? They broke the temples. They killed the brahmanas. What is the problem with killing the brahmanas and breaking the temples? If your college building is broken, if your teachers are killed, where is education? Education किधर है? Shivaji understood that. Immediate, not only Shivaji. Actually, our misfortune is we only know the name of Shivaji. There were thousands of great personalities who sacrificed their life for us. And the history books are buried, not to show them. Not to show them. And the more I hear the stories of some warriors, I'm amazed. My God, so many. Even women fought great battles. You don't know. No? We only hear of Jhansi Rani. There were thousands of Jhansis. Right? There's thousand. What were they fighting for? What were they fighting for? Not for Indian border, for dharma. To protect the dharma. And what is dharma? What is the definition of dharma? When people say dharma, there are many kinds of dharma, many levels of dharma. Pati dharma, putra dharma, vritti dharma, your dharma towards your job, right? What else? Kula dharma, grama dharma, right? Sansara, what is that? Marriage dharma. Getting married, there is a dharma to protect your wife and children. But what is the topmost dharma holding all these dharmas? Topmost dharma holding all these dharma. What is that? People don't know that. That is a problem. Because that education was destroyed. When Krishna speaks, dharma sansthapanarthaya, he is not coming here to establish small dharmas. He is coming here to establish the highest dharma. What is that dharma? When you are, what is it? Religious. But what is religion for? What is the purpose of all this? There should be a purpose of all this. For example, simple example I'll give, right? That small child. What is the younger child's name? Sadhvi. So he is told to brush his teeth. Mataji, Radhika Mataji is telling, Sadhvi, brush your teeth. He'll brush his teeth. Sadhvi, take bath nicely, cleanly. Does your mother tell you? Take bath nicely. Yes. Taking bath nicely. Wear good clothes. Winter time, wear proper clothes. Don't wear short clothes because it's winter. Okay. Now, all these are three different dharmas. Cleaning your teeth is dharma. Taking bath is dharma, duty. Right? And also wearing nice clothes is dharma. But why is she telling all this? What is the main principle behind all those three things? To keep him healthy. If he doesn't brush his teeth, he'll get cavity. If he doesn't take proper bath, he'll get infections. If he doesn't protect himself from weather, he'll get fever. Is that true? What is the underlying principle? Protecting health. समझ में है सबको? इतना? In the same way, when a marriage happens, the Brahmana will keep the husband and the wife there. The boy and the girl. What are the mantras he chants? We don't know the mantras. Unfortunately, even he doesn't know what mantras he's chanting now. He just chant it as a formality. But if you read those mantras of Vedas, they are very clearly telling, man and woman, you're coming together to help each other to go back to God. That is the mantra he's chanting, Baba. Not to buy an apartment and live together in a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom. That anyway will happen. Even donkey speaks also have a house. He is saying, get married to help each other to go back to God. That is a mantra. Yajna. And if you can't do it in this life, continue the same association in 7 more births. Help each other to go back to God. That is the principle of Vivaha. When we give Namakarana to a child, what does the mantra he chants? He tells the father, Upanayanam, help your son to go back to God. Give a danda, hold the danda and go to the forest. Start your spiritual study. Why? To go back to God. Every sanskara that we are doing, from birth till death, from Garbhadana sanskara, even before birth, to Namakarana, to many other sanskaras and Upanayanam, and then finally to, your marriage, then sannyasa, if somebody wants to go for sannyas, everything is towards going back to God. You understand? Everything is related to going back to God. It's very clear. There is no doubt about it. Nobody tells us. The problem is nobody tells. The main dharma, the meaning of dharma is the process to go back to God. You understood? What is the meaning of dharma? The process to go back to God. उसके नीचे सब कुछ है. माँ बाप का देखभाल करो. पुत्र धर्म. Take care of your parents. For what? So that they can do proper bhajan. Don't make your father ride rickshaw in the age of 70. Let him peacefully do bhajan. That is the job of putra dharma. What is father's dharma? To make him a devotee. To make their son a devotee. So that I have brought this soul to this planet to make him a devotee. If I don't do that, I have to come back again. I'm not telling this. There is a clear verse. There is a verse in 5th canto, 5th chapter, 18th verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, where Rishabdev is telling his sons, na guru na sasyat, na swajano na sasyat, na pita na sasyat, na devam na sasyat. He's telling you should not even become a devata if you don't have the capability of taking those people back to Krishna. You cannot become a husband if you cannot take back your wife back to Krishna. You should not become a parent if you can't take your children back to Krishna. You should not become a teacher. You should not become a guru. Don't dare to become a guru if you don't have the capacity to take the children, take all the disciples, your followers back to Krishna. Your only goal is to take them back, because that is the dharma. That is the topmost dharma. You understood? That is the purpose of human life. The purpose of human life is not to eat, mate, sleep and defend. That even animals will do. Kutta bhi karega. It's heavy, right? Heavy लगता है क्योंकि सच ही है. आहार निद्रा बाई मैथुनम च. I have repeated so many times. I don't remember the next. आहार निद्रा बाई मैथुनम च. सामान्यम एतत् पशुभिर नराणम. धर्मे ही एको अधिको विशेषो समानम. धर्मे एको अधिको विशेषो धर्मे ही ना पशु ही समानम. That is naranam, this is samanam. If you don't know what is dharma, you are equal to an animal. How long does the ant go to find its food? If you see an ant here, how long does it go? Does it go to the block 4 garden to find its food? नहीं, 4 feet में मिल जाएगा उसको जो चाहिए. 4 feet it will find, or 10 feet maximum. You won't find its food. Maximum it will go till that corner maybe. How many agree with this? How long does a dog go to find its food? Gully. Gully का कुत्ता बोलते हैं ना. In that gully it will find. It will never go to another gully. उस गली में मिल जाएगा. How much does the elephant eat? 50 kgs per day minimum. How long does the elephant go to find its food? Huh? 1 kilometer? Maximum. It will not go beyond that. How long does a human go to find his food? Karma. 7 oceans. 7 oceans. Kutte se seeko. That is not the goal of life. That is not a goal of life. Your goal of life, wherever you are, no problem. You go to America, you go to Europe, you go to Australia. But what is the goal of life? To go back to God. This whole body, this whole environment, Prakriti, everything is given to create an environment where you can sit down and understand what is my goal of life. Leaving properties for your children is not goal of life. Even a rat leaves the rat hole for its children. Even a snake leaves a snake hole for its children. There is no greatness in you leaving flat number 501 for your children. No greatness. There is never written like that. Accumulate, give. Our ancestors, how many houses they had? Prabhu? क्या अनुराग प्रभु? आपके दादा लोग के पास कितने घर थे? एक ही घर था. एक ही घर था. दूसरा घर का जरूरत नहीं था. एक ही घर था. उसी घर में सभी पैदा हुए, सभी मरे. Joint family. They never lived their life for filling a home loan or having 20 flats or villas and plots. कोई नहीं था. Very clear focus.
You said that following a dharma part, you should motivate and you should help your family members, your friends and everybody to follow the part of dharma. That is also part of my dharma.
Yes.
That I should take those people also along with me.
Yes.
Whoever acquaintances I'm making, they
Yes.
should follow. But what happens is that sometimes best of your efforts they think that whatever he is telling is all bekar hai. So they don't follow. So that means I am a part of that dharma.
Have you done your best is what it is. That's all it is. Have you done really your best? You should tell your, I mean, I'm not telling you, Prabhu, I'm generally telling. I also tell my children that respect elders, respect sadhus. When they come, pay obeisances. Give whatever you have for spiritual causes. Right? I train them like that. Come and attend satsangs. Do chanting. Whenever possible, do chanting. Encourage them. We should encourage them. We should at least make him a good human being so that he doesn't create disturbance in society. If somebody else is following, at least he should not go and write a WhatsApp message, a Telegram message, why are you doing all these things? Those kind of idiots should be removed from the... I'll not tell you. At least don't create a demon in the society. उतना तो कर सकते हैं ना. अगर फिर भी नहीं सुनेगा, आपके फ्लैट को दान कर दो, टेम्पल को. I'll not give my properties. आके बैठेगा सत्संग, पापा आके बैठो. You have to do our part. We have to do our part. Because if we are bringing a soul and creating him a nuisance in society, then what did we do? It's not like, Dharma never says, protect yourself, it's over. No, you are responsible for... Why did you take into Grahastha Ashram then? Why did you marry a lady? You should take that lady also back to Krishna. If not, you will come back again. She will become your husband, you will become her wife. Prabhu, it's a big responsibility. We cannot enjoy here without any responsibility. You want to enjoy? Take responsibility. Even sex. You want to enjoy sex? Have children. One by one. Next, 1, 2, 3. After 10 children, you'll say, I think I'll stop now. Because that's what's up. Right? And what is the rule for taking care of children? Take all the 10 back to Krishna. If you don't have the capacity, don't have more children. To taking them back to Krishna. Dharma is very heavy. As you go inside and straight inside, you will clearly get the message. What are we doing here? Anything you do with responsibility. Irresponsibility is not tolerated. We can use the whole planet, all our abilities for service of Krishna. Anyway, that's a different topic. So what was the saying? Paro dharma. Savai pumsam paro dharma yato bhaktir adokshaje. Paro dharma. There are many dharmas. Highest dharma is what? Going back to God. And that dharma is a process. In every yuga, there is a process. In every yuga. In Satya Yuga, what is the process? Dhyayato Vishnu. Sit down and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Meditation you need to. In Satya Yuga, you can do meditation. Kali Yuga, you can't do meditation. Try doing half an hour. You can't do. Very difficult. Even if you do, it's not perfect meditation. Krishna himself is telling it cannot be possible in Kali Yuga. Or doing yajnas in Dwapar Yuga. Or doing, what do you call that? Vigraha Aradhana in Treta Yuga. But what is the best process for Kali Yuga? To go back to God. Kali Yuga Dharma. Harer Nama, Nameva Kevalam, Kalau, Nasteya, Gatiranyada. Very clearly, in this age of Kali Yuga, you can't do meditation, you can't do Vigraha Aradhana, you can't do Yajna properly. I'm not telling don't do. You can't do that properly. What is the best thing to do? Harer Nama. Do chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, I don't like this mantra. Okay, do. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Chant. Om Shivan Narayanana. Om Shivan Narayanana. Do chanting. Chanting of the holy names is the process for Kali Yuga. Yuga Dharma. Kali Yuga Dharma. Kali Yuga Dharma, to go back to Krishna, is what? Hare Nam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna himself comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and gives Hare Krishna mantra. Most powerful mantra. 600 mg dolo, ye 2000 mg dolo. Le. 2000 mg dolo. Lega bhi? Lega. Bhag jayega fever. Full capacity mantra he gave. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One Ram is equal to 1000 names of Vishnu. One Krishna's name is equal to 3000 names of Vishnu. Together 16,000 names of Vishnu is in one mantra of Hare Krishna mantra. कैसे change नहीं आएगा? बैठ के करो अपने आप आएगा. And minimum dosage. Acharyas have given minimum dosage. Do 16 rounds because that is how much you require to protect yourself from the influence of Kali Yuga. When is Janmashtami? Which month is Janmashtami? Huh? August? August. सोचो अभी for now. आज क्या है month? March. Right? I am giving a plan to all of you here. Everybody who is coming to attend this satsang. Everybody. Right? 4 rounds. Start chanting 4 rounds in this month of March. आज क्या 10th है ना? 4 rounds. 4 round चाल माला करने का 4 माला. खाना बंद करो, सोना बंद करो, 4 माला करो, उसके बाद सब कुछ करो. करना है. युगा धर्म है रे भैया. I am not telling. This is युगा का धर्म है. Chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Start chanting back. Do 4 rounds. April month. Do 8 rounds. Increase by 4 rounds. Fix a time. You all have time. If I have time, how can you don't have time? Housewife has time. My father has time. My mother has time. There's so many. They have time. Time मिलेगा, सब मिलेगा. April, do 8 rounds. How many are ready? करेंगे, क्योंकि उसका मतलब क्या है? Why are we doing all these things? To ultimately reach something, right? To ultimately follow the orders of Acharyas. In the month of May, 12 rounds. Let's reach. In the month of June, 16 rounds. July, settle down. August, go back to Krishna. Janmashtami. That's our offering for Janmashtami. Janmashtami तुम लोगों का पैसा नहीं चाहिए मेरे को. कृष्णा को भी अपना पैसा नहीं चाहिए. I don't want your donation. I want your time. Krishna has given us 24 hours. What is the fixed deposit interest rate now? 5%, 7%. कम है ज्यादा है? मल्होत्रा प्रभु कम है ज्यादा है? कम है ना? 7% क्या इंटरेस्ट है? कम से कम 24% रहना है कि नहीं? या फिर 12 तो रहना 12%. क्या बोलते हैं? 12% is good. How many feel 12% fixed deposit interest is reasonable? हाथ उठाओ. गलत नहीं, उठाओ, प्रॉब्लम नहीं. उससे भी ज्यादा चाहिए तो मत उठाओ. We feel for the money we are keeping in bank, 12% interest rate is less. Hare Krishna gave us the body. Krishna gave us all the organs. How much percentage is asking? How much percentage is asking? In 24 hours, what is 2 hours? कितना परसेंट है? 8% भी वापस नहीं दे सकते भगवान को. फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट इंटरेस्ट में चाहिए 12%. उससे भी कुछ नहीं है. 8% दे दो भगवान को. दे सकते रे भैया, क्यों नहीं दे सकते 8%? By the month of July, Lord Shiva is watching. Just he had Shivratri. He is looking at all of us. Let's take a vow. I will reach 16 rounds of chanting minimum. It takes 2 hours. Prabhu, I will not get 2 hours. Do 4 rounds in the morning, early morning. Do 4 rounds, especially Matajis, when you have to prepare your children for school and everything. My wife does. She is there. Right now, she's chanting. Right now, as I'm giving this lecture, she's chanting. Because she gets up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. She prepares for all the breakfast. She offers to the bhoga. She wakes up the deities in the house. She does arati. I am doing my rounds because my office work will start. She packs every lunch. Done, bache. 7:30 she starts chanting. 9:30 her chanting is over. She has breakfast after that. Sometimes before that, sometimes after that. Right? It's doable. After that, she takes a class every day. 10 o'clock, what is that? 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Every day. 40 Matajis, they all come in a conference call. They read Srimad Bhagavatam. She takes the class. Then evening 4 to 5, she attends a class. Then 7 to 8, she attends a class before dinner. Is it possible? I'm not telling we are great, she is great. I'm just saying an example. There are devotees who are chanting 64 rounds every day. 64 rounds. I know. My mother chants 32 rounds every day. It's possible. My father used to chant 32 rounds every day. It's possible. See, we have to prioritize. And why are we chanting? It's not a competition. Prabhu, मैं किया ज़्यादा तुमसे ज़्यादा कितना round किया? No, this is not competition. This is Yuga Dharma. Yuga Dharma. The Dharma of this age. This is how your heart will be cleansed of lust, of anger, of greed, of pride. How will you clean your heart? Rexona से heart clean नहीं होता. लक्ष्य हार्ट लेने होता चेतो दर्पण मार्जनम भव महाद्वाग्नि निर्वापनम cheto darpana marjanam darpan your heart is like a mirror you can clean that by chanting the holy names hare krishna 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 hare 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 ram 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 hare hare this is how your heart is cleansed clean and after some time you can see God. What do you mean you can see God? You can see God in everyone. Pandita samadarshinaha, Krishna says. Pandita means who can see God in everyone. Samadarshina, even a dog, even a pig, even a human, even a rat, even a bird, he can see God in them. Pandita samadarshina. He is called Pandita. Right? So you have to follow. So Krishna explained all this in the 12th chapter. He said, surrender unto me. Follow the principles. Surrender unto me. I'm done with Bhagavad Gita. हो गया Bhagavad Gita. खत्म. So with 13th chapter काय के लिए? 13th काय के लिए? 14th काय के लिए? 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. Why these extra 6 chapters are there? Right? To give more protection to what he told. What does it mean? See, you tell your children, go to college, learn properly, get a job. ठीक है? This you tell your children, learn properly, study properly, go to job, do your job properly. Done. हो गया ना? Your education to your child is over there. No, it is not over there. What else you tell? Then after that you tell, beta, if you don't do your job properly, then it will cause problem to the company. They might remove you. Right? And by the way, sometimes when you are doing job, some people will come and disturb you. Some good people will be there, some bad people will be there. Don't take the influence of bad people. Only go to good people. Do you tell these things or no? Huh? उसके बाद क्या बोलोगे? Now, always be in good association. Don't go to bad association. Right? After all education, you are still telling. In fact, you tell your child for the rest of your life. You continuously tell, don't go to bad association. Then after that, what do you tell? You tell, how do you see good in everyone? Can you measure whether you are going in right direction or wrong direction? You need to have some analysis, right? Some point of time, you should have, okay, Prabhu, I think I want to know, am I in right direction or wrong direction? गिरेगा तो नहीं ना? Bro, can you push it that side?
Yep.
I don't know who kept it. Hare Krishna. Or remove it if you can. Then keep it down, na? Remove it and keep it down. Yeah. Hey, इसमें कोई कीला भी है. हरे कृष्णा. इतना डेंजर है ब्रो. अगर वो हवा आके इधर गिर जाएगा, it will fall on somebody. हरे कृष्णा. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So, what was I saying? So you tell your child, make sure you are measuring yourself, you are going in right direction or wrong direction. Yes or no? Sometimes you even measure, are you going in right direction or wrong direction? For example, your son went and bought a plot somewhere and he wants to start some business. Right? He wants to start some business. Immediately, beta, that business is not good. Don't get into that gambling. Unnecessarily, you are looking for easy money, but that easy money will bring a lot of problems for you. Don't do. So there is a check and balance. Is check and balance a good thing? Even in offices we do, right? Check and balance. And finally, you also want a report of what you are doing. Report. Am I good or bad? Am I Am I in good path or bad path? Final report. If everything is good, then you will achieve the goal of life. So after you educate your child also, there are so many other things you ask him to do. In the same way, Krishna has given Dhyana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. He finished all the education. Now he is giving Jnana Yoga. From 13th chapter to 18th chapter is Jnana Yoga. See the titles of the chapters. I'm just giving a preface so that you can relate to why we are reading what chapter. Right? In the contents, if you go to the chapter, what is the 13th chapter name? Nature, the enjoyer and consciousness. He is Arjuna is going to ask some very basic questions. Who am I? Who is God? What is this nature? So Gyan is giving. What is now? That's what we'll start now today, right? Jnana Yoga. He's going to tell who is Paramatma. A lot of people have this question: who is Paramatma? Who is Ishvara? Who is Jiva? Right? Kshetrajna. All those things we'll learn now. 13th chapter is going to be heavy philosophy. Right? It's going to be like real Jnana Yoga. And 14th chapter is what? The three modes of material nature. Now he's telling that three modes of material nature are also there. Tamoguna, Rajoguna, Satvaguna. Arjuna, be careful of these three modes. You should be careful of these three modes. Right? Next, 15th chapter. Yoga of the Supreme Person. Be in good association. Be in good association. Yoga of the Supreme Person. 16th chapter. What is he telling? Divine and demoniac natures. What nature are you getting finally? As you are going through. Check and balance. I told, right? Are you getting good nature or bad nature? What is divine nature? What is demoniac nature? He's telling you. And 17th chapter, what is he telling? Divisions of faith. What is your nature? Have you determined your nature is good or bad? Right? What is your faith on? What are you keeping your faith on? What is your nature? What are you banking on? And 18th chapter, the perfection of renunciation. Done. Meaning, now you are protected. तुम गलत रास्ते में नहीं जाओगे. समझ रहे? See the love of God. You can see the love of God in this way. How protective He is towards all of us. He has told us Bhakti Yoga, but then He is telling, अगर भटक जाओगे तो you will know like this. If you run away, this is how you will know. I am giving you 13th chapter, 14th chapter, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, so that whenever you are going away from the right path, you will get to know. समझ रहे हैं? So how protectedly, see, Bhagavad Gita is a very beautifully written scripture. Gita, told by God, where He is protecting you 360 degrees. He is giving you karma, jnana, dhyana, and then He is giving you jnana. You need good knowledge to protect yourself. Like an insurance person comes and tells, term insurance liya, ye liya, wo liya, protect yourself. Sir, protect yourself. He is giving you out of same way. You can in a way say that 13th to 18th chapter is nothing but insurance of bhakti. He's insuring and ensuring that you remain within the right path. And you can measure yourself. Right? Any questions? Yes, bro.
But entire philosophy has been spoken for many generations. So we don't remember that. So despite okay, we come here, listen, and after that we forget everything. We try to material family. So this cycle repeats. Why is it happening? How to overcome that?
How to
happening? Because it's for me and for everyone.
Hare Krishna. So you're saying that when you come here and listen, you feel nice, you understood, but then you go and you forget.
Yeah, basically, I mean, yeah, it's the same. Basically, philosophy is everything. Once we go out, we forget everything and we get.
Similarly, in Shamshan Vairagya is there. When we go there, some this thing, we feel like, yeah, सब बकवास है, सब this is all useless. Once we come out,
Shamshan Vairagya.
Almost same thing is.
Yeah.
Like, first time.
How many have this question? मेरे को भी है question. See, it's very simple. Very simple. What is the one thing that you do before going out of your house? You do pranam to God, and some more at very practical level I'm asking. One thing, you make sure that before going out of your house, you do that. Switch off the gas. Bapre. I forgot to do that today. Wear your footwear, of course. You know.
And lock the door.
Unlock the door. And
I tell my mother.
tell your mother that you're going out. एक तो करोगे, come on, और बेसिक पे जाओ. अरे मोबाइल चार्ज करोगे नहीं करोगे? बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ना. आज मोबाइल नहीं तो भिखारी. कि नहीं? मोबाइल चार्ज और कोई पैसा नहीं है प्रोजी. स्कैन नहीं कर सकते प्रोजी, कुछ भी नहीं है. अरे घर माँ बाप को फोन करो. माँ बाप का नंबर भी अंदर है प्रोजी. नंबर नहीं जानता प्रोजी. अनाथ बनने में 5 मिनट लगता है. है कि नहीं? Don't you charge your mobile? When you're going outside, when the mobile is 100%, Prabhu, will you feel confident? 100% mobile charge लेके जा रहा हूँ, है कि नहीं? Huh? Chanting Krishna's names is like charging the mobile, right? So to protect ourselves and to retain what we have listened, we should increase our spiritual energy. We cannot isolate ourselves, we can insulate ourselves. Please repeat. We cannot we can insulate ourselves. Insulate means like a vaccine. Hai na? So when we are going outside, we have to face the problems. We have to face good people, bad people, good words, bad words. That is part of that is the world that you can't change. But what we can do, Prabhu, you can chant your 16 rounds and go outside, the influence will be less. And we will increase the spiritual energy to retain what we have heard. And sadhana means daily. Daily sadhana it should be, Prabhu. It's not a, oh, I do once in a week, I do once in a while. When I go to Tirupati, I will do. No, it should be daily. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. We should hear daily, we should read daily, we should chant daily, and we should always remain conscious that this is very important to be in association of devotees. Sangha is very important. That's why it's called Satsanga. So this you insulate yourself. Right? That you insulate yourself. Second is, how many cells are there in this body? Millions. Right? Trillions also. They are unlimited. Right? Now, all these cells have been watching Telugu movies, English movies, Hindi movies, TV serials, web series, this, that, this. We have been watching for what? 40 years. Right? Now, we started coming to satsangs a couple of years ago. So, if there are, say, for example, allegorically, if there are 10,000 cells in your body, by you coming to satsang, 20 cells have become Krishna conscious. Okay? 20 cells have become Krishna conscious. You regularly come to satsang, the 20 will become 200. Is 200 a competition to 10,000? No. Okay? No. Then, oh, this is not enough. I will increase my rounds. The 200 will become 2,000. Now they start, the 10,000 will start, work. He's doing something. Right? Then attend more, go for a yatra. That 2,000 become 4,000. Now suddenly they'll be, अरे बाप रे, ये तो 50% के पास आ रहा है. ये demography change कर रहा है हम लोगों का. है कि नहीं? Then you attend more satsangs. Then you raise your faith on a guru. Take initiation from that guru. 60%. हो गया demography change. Then what will happen? When you go outside, you will always remember spiritually only. You get Shastra Chakshu. Can you say? Shastra Chakshu. Chakshu means vision. Shastra means knowledge. You get the vision of the knowledge. What is going in BMW? Now I feel, I should also have BMW. When you get Shastra Chakshu, you'll understand, why do I need a BMW? You don't need a BMW. Shastra, you are able to see the truth. Where real wealth is. Where real happiness is. You understand it? It will take some time. Patience. A girl marries a boy and she wants a child. She can't get in the first month. 9 months rukna padta. 9 months. This Prabhupada used to tell that. You want a child? You should wait. You serve the husband nicely, please him nicely. He will beget you. He will give you a child. And it will take 9 months. After 9 months, बच्चा आएगा. पहले ही महीना बच्चा चाहिए तो अच्छा है. मतलब that the desire is good, but it will take time. It will take time. But it should be regular. You should regular and don't stop it again. Vishya vinivartante nirarasya dehina raso varjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. Krishna is telling in second chapter. What is he telling? Vishya vinivartante. We have lot of vishyas, we have lot of desires, we have lot of interests. Right? How do you change your desires? It's not easy. It's not easy. You have to get a higher desire than that. The desire should be higher. For example, Prabhu, ये खाना बंद करो. Prabhu, वो खाना बंद करेंगे. खाना तो बंद नहीं करेंगे ना. Get me something better than that. Oh, okay. Prashadam? Prabhu चलेगा. So earlier I used to have bread and omelette in the morning. Now I'm having prasadam in the morning. Which is better? You have to replace. Always replace with a higher taste. You can't remove lower taste. You have to replace with a higher taste. Very important. And another thing, Prabhu, is that you can't stop a fan. Tuck, it will not stop. First switch off the light. Switch off the thing. Then fan will zoom. रुकेगा है कि नहीं? So रुकने में भी time लगता है. So time, but regularly. But if you go in between and again on the switch, तब क्या होगा? फिर चालू हो जाएगा, है कि नहीं? You should not on the switch again. ये गलती से ऑन हो गया, ठीक है? No bro, गलती से ऑन. फिर से मत करो, क्योंकि what will happen? Again it will go. है कि नहीं? Then अरे हाँ. See, you're coming to Satsang, you're learning Bhagavad Gita. Goal of life is going back to Krishna. It is very nice. I used to watch first day, first show. I've stopped now. Right? Arey, it's nice. I'm learning now. Slowly, I'm getting fixed up. Prabhu, 12 chapter हो गया. आज बहुत मजा आ रहा है. गुंटूर करम जाएंगे क्या? हो गया. What did you do? You on the switch again.
Normally, attend satsang, peace of mind, automatically the sense gratification will divert us to.
Yes. Your senses were, you have been serving your senses for millions of lives, Prabhu. Suddenly you are putting rules. सुनेगा क्या? Right? You have been like, मेरे को पूरी खाना है. Zomato. Earlier puri means your wife, you have to convince her, Amma talli ko puri amma. Now what is it? A mobile uta, puri plate, with aloo, khatam. With discount it will come here to us. Hai ki nahi? So your sense gratification has become so easy now. Right? You want to watch a movie. For example, when I was in my 10th grade, we all, we can remember. Chitrahar bol ke aata tha, yaad hai? Chitrahar. Wednesday शाम को आता था चित्रहार. Prabhu, we all used to go. First time movie song is coming in the TV. Other movie means theater only. वो तो और भी पुराना है. चित्रहार means that half an hour, 8 o'clock to 8:30. Still remember. 8 o'clock to 8:30. In that half an hour, whole world को side में रखो. I am going to see my Shah Rukh Khan. I am going to see my Amitabh Bachchan. I am going to see all this. वो बीच में गुलशन कुमार का भजन आता था कभी. चित्रहार में तो भजन कैसे लगा रहा? You know what I'm saying? याद आ रहा है ना सब लोग? हाँ? That used to be sense gratification. That used to be. Now, open your YouTube, type the hero name, you get all the songs. Put the hero name, all the songs. Anything, everything, it's accessible like this. Like this, it's sense gratification is so easy now. So it's difficult to contain also. That is what you should do. When you use YouTube, see, all channels are there everywhere. In the air right now, there is a rock song also going on. There is a bhajan also going on. There is a web series, stupid Balaji, what nonsense, that is also going on. Perverted things, bad things are also going on. Pornography is going on. Everything is going on. But when you take that mobile, you have to choose which channel you want to see. If you allow yourself to that short videos, they'll make your life short. Takun. वो दिखा रहा देख. क्यों? Why are you seeing that? Why do you want to see it? Takun. अरे, why do you have to see that nonsense? Where he is deciding what you have to see. You decide what you want to see. You have to take measures for that. You have to put regulation. I will only see YouTube during this time to this time. First, वही सबसे बड़ा regulation. प्रभु जी क्या बोल दिया प्रभु जिंदगी वेस्ट है कि नहीं? I will only see during this time to this time. Next one, remove the history option off from your YouTube. I'll show my mobile. History, maintain history बोल के रहता. And suggest based on history. वो एक बटन रहता, उसको निकाल दो. So what will happen? The moment you open YouTube, nothing will come. No videos नीचे will come. Otherwise, what will happen? One fellow will be like this. Uttara, చూపిస్తా. You'll go and touch that fellow. Khatam. Oh, yeah. Uske baad, you are gone on a ride. From that video to one, you will watch somebody making a curry. Then after that, somebody is bari. You'll go. Ultimately, you will see Eiffel Tower falling down. Your wife will come and, hey, what is this? My mood is not good. How is your mood not good? Because that videos took in that direction. Of that history. Right? And then choose a time. When do I put my video? When I'm having my lunch. In the office, when I'm having lunch, I keep that mobile. Radhanath Swami lecture. Enter. Srila Prabhupada is my guru, Radhanath Swami. So I keep. If somebody else says any other guru, you keep that guru. Jayapataka Swami lecture. Or Srila Prabhupada lecture. Prabhu lecture बहुत बोर मार रहे हैं. मायापुर कीर्तन. प्रभु कीर्तन में बोर मार रहे हैं. राधा गोपीनाथ मीडिया ड्रामास. अच्छा ड्रामा. They devotees to a lot of dramas also. Very nice dramas. So what you are doing, you are insulating yourself. You are using your intelligence to make the choice. But very difficult. Very difficult. You वो देखते समय बीच में एक ad आएगा फिर. Stupid ad will come. That will also be a diversion. है कि नहीं? We have to put an effort to slowly bring down sense gratification. We have to put effort. It's a conscious effort. It cannot happen unconsciously. We have to first of all make a decision that no, I don't want to waste my time. My time is very precious. See, today I have a one devotee thing is there. I have to go. Right, 11:30 I have to go. I pack my day in such a way that even if I want to go and watch a movie, there is no time. You know what I'm saying? Become busy. Busy acha hai. See, when you are going in a traffic, last example, when you're going in a traffic, you are going bumper to bumper. You know that, right? Kondapur, Bachkachuri, bumper to bumper. Thoda space chhod diye. Little inattentive. बीच में एक ऑटो वाला जाएगा. One bike fellow will come. Little space. It's not even enough. That fellow will scratch you and go and come in between. You can't play. Hey, क्या कर रहा है मेरे सामने? You can't do that. तू नहीं छोड़ा. You only left the space. है ना? Same way in life also. Go bumper to bumper. Krishna me. थोड़ा space छोड़ा. Maya will come in. She'll come in. Don't blame her. Your inattentiveness. ठीक है माया आ गई. अब क्या होगा? अम्मा, नन्नो दिले. Please spare me. I am a very weak fellow. Please, I beg you. मैं already गिरा हुआ हूँ. और मत गिराओ. That's a prayer. It's a prayer, not our prayer. Big devatas are praying that prayer in Srimad Bhagavatam. Brahma is praying. Please spare me. Please spare me. I don't want to fall into the traps of Maya. Krishna, please help me. Right? So we have to be very protective in our spiritual life. So two things. Charge your mobile and control your mobile. Remember this? Charge your mobile. Before going out, charge your mobile. पूरा 100% रहने का. थोड़ा भी कम weak हो जाओगे. है ना? घर के till the time you come back to house, your mobile should be fully charged. So that when you come back to your house, you are just about to die. 8 o'clock, 8:30. 2% mobile is there. You come back to your house. Don't die outside. As soon as you come, immediately put the charge again. Right? Same principle. Immediately come and hear a lecture, do a bhajan, or call a devotee, speak to a devotee. You should have devotional talks also. Have friendship among devotees. See, I see a lot of friends coming here in the morning. Prabhuji is coming. They are thick friends. This is called real friendship, where Krishna is in between. You're coming here to learn about Krishna. This is real friendship in life. Learning about Krishna together.
These hindrances which are coming in the path of our bhakti, these hindrances are because of our own karma, or what is the reason why these hindrances are coming? Because Krishna wants us to come to him and follow the path of bhakti, but still these hindrances are coming. What is the reason for these hindrances?
Okay.
It's our karma.
No, very nice question. How many are this question? If you have that question, I'll answer. Really? Okay. Simple. Prabhu, in the beginning stages, it is because of our karma. because of our past impressions, desires. Everything is being planned. Because of our karma, we'll get the hindrances. Meaning, I had a desire for buying a, Maruti or Mercedes Benz in past life. I died with that desire. In this life, all facilities will come to make sure that I'll buy that Mercedes Benz. So, different things are coming in your life, even without your preparedness. You're not expecting that will come. And when you're going in bhakti, you started attending satsang now. You started attending satsang. And now I want, but still those will not stop now, because planning is already done. According to your karma, planning is already done. They'll keep coming. But when you give an indication to God that Krishna, I know whatever karma, whatever past baggage I had these desires. But now I'm making my decision, Krishna. I want to come back to you. This life I want to come back to you. I'll take care of my family, I'll do my duties, everything I'll do properly. But I want to come back to you. Can you help me? Can you help me? Krishna will tell, done. Mai dekh lega pura. He'll take your entire karma, put it in the pocket. Pura karma nikal dega. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vaja aham tarum sarvapapebhyo mokshashyami masucha. Leave all your dharma, just surrender unto me. I'm keeping all your papas in mind and I'm giving you moksha. Don't worry. Prabhuji, फिर problem क्यों आ रहा है? Because Krishna is telling, okay, come to satsang, chant properly, read properly, hear properly, all that we are doing. But in between one new movie came, old favorite heroine का movie आ गया. You'll go to that movie. Then what will Krishna do? अच्छा बेटा, मेरे को पूरा surrender. और वो हो गया वहां surrender. Then what he'll do? 2 grams of karma he'll remove through. Your own karma he'll remove. 2 grams he'll remove. डाल गया. बीवी चिल्लाएगी. शरण ले आती तुम्हें. सुबह. Till yesterday she was silent. What happened suddenly? Oh, अच्छा. I diverted. I'm getting back my karma. Right? Then again one day. Oh, I should be content in life, happy in life. Krishna give me everything. This time. One neighbor will come. On the morning walk. Hey, Tellapur, that side they are selling plots. Buy one, get one free. Plot? Buy one, get. I thought such shampoo, buy one, get one free. Plot milega. Then Krishna will say, "Acha beta, fir gaya." Fir, this fellow is getting diverted. Again, he's going towards, wealth and health. I already gave him everything. Then what you do? Another 2 grams of karma will throw. Your neighbor will put a police case on you. He's banging the door. Part. Put a police case. Police will come to your house. Hey, you have to come to the station. You have to report. It's got a court case. Hey, what did you do? I'm just living in my house. No, your neighbor has complained. Then you'll go to the police station. Sitting there, you'll think, why is this happening with me? Oh, buy one, get one. थोड़ा कर्मा दे दिया भगवान. समझ रहे हैं? So for non-devotees, Prabhu, answering to your question, for people who are not practicing spiritual life or don't have any desire to their spiritual life, karma will rule their future. The destiny is ruled by the devatas and the karma. But for devotees, Krishna is in full control. Krishna takes over the control. But whenever we slip here and there, then he will give a little bit of our own karma, churning. Samudra manthan, thoda hoga. Zaruri hai. Sometimes the trick is needed. It happens with me many times. Whenever I face some problems, I go and tell my wife, Arey, I'm having a bad time. Kuch to galat kar raha hai tu. Fix whatever you're doing wrong. You're getting diverted. Then oh yes, I'm getting diverted. I should hear properly. Krishna can take care of us, Prabhu. There is no doubt about it. Krishna can take care of us. No problems will come. Provided you don't create a problem. If you create a problem, then you get reaction also. Did I answer your question? You should be careful in spiritual life. Spiritual life means two-edged sword. Two-edged sword. Sword is one-sided edged, right? Normally sword means only one side edge, one side you can hold. But spiritual life is two-edged sword. Both the sides चुभेगा. अगर ठीक तरह से नहीं पकड़ोगे तो इस तरफ भी चुभेगा. Because spiritual life means you should be sincere. Sincerity is very important. Spiritual life. Sincere to whom? Yourself only. am I making more progress or am I making less progress? Earlier I used to attend satsang, now I'm decreasing the number of satsang. Meaning, you are showing less interest. Then what will Krishna do? ठीक है, पूरा बेकार में इसका कर्मा लिया, ले ले वापस. Durga, take care of him. Mayatyakshena Prakriti Suvetesam. Prakriti, take care of him. Then after that you get your reaction. She will not interfere. God will never interfere in our desires. He will sanction. Take it. This is what you want, take it. But what is the difference between us and great souls? I'll end with this. What is the difference between us and great souls? A great soul, don't they get bad thoughts? They will also get bad thoughts. It's there in Bhagavatam. They get a bad thought. Like we get bad thoughts. I have to steal this. I should be mine. Why not me? Oh, bad thought to aayega. Greed. Sab aayega. The only difference is they can postpone it. We act on it. A great soul can postpone it. Tactfully, you can postpone it. Meaning they don't act on it. A great thought will, like Haridas Thakur. I told the story of Haridas Thakur. He was sitting and chanting. Prostitute came. Prostitute said, please enjoy me. I want to enjoy with you. What did he do? Wait, I'll finish my rounds. She didn't know that he chants 194 rounds. She didn't know that. Next day morning she's sitting. When will the rounds get over? No, 2 more rounds. Then she went. Next day she came. Again, I'll finish my rounds. The third day what happened? She also started chanting. Again, my relatives come. I told all my relatives, I told, Sunday morning, I don't exist. I don't exist Sunday morning. Boss also I told, whatever emergency, Sunday morning, 8 times, I don't exist. Sunday evening, 5 to 8:30, I don't exist. Still they called. Once my relatives came home. We are coming to your house now. I said, come. They came to my house. Where am I? I'm sitting here. They told, we told we are coming. He told he'll not be there. My mother told, he told he'll not be there. No, but it's very important. Wait. So they waited. 10:30, 11 o'clock, I went, yes, what do you want? Yeah, this is what it is. Okay, nice. I'll respect. Take care. But priority there, no? Our priority is our priority. Your priority is your priority. My priority is my priority. Okay? एक बार हुआ, दूसरे बार हुआ, तीसरे बार हुआ. 4th time the relative also understood. This fellow will not compromise. Unnecessarily I'll go and sit there. Instead, let me go at 11:30. By being strict to ourselves, others will become amicably. They'll work with us. If you are lenient towards yourself, then people will take advantage of you. For example, I'm chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. I'm doing my rounds. This is my time to do rounds. During that time, somebody came. Prabhuji, आपसे बात करना है. हाँ, Prabhuji, बोलो, बात करना. What does it mean? Priority change कर रहा हूँ. But if I say, Prabhu, I'll finish my rounds, then I'll talk to you. Then next time, automatically the opposite person will say, when he's chanting, I should not disturb. If you are not strict to yourself, why do you blame the whole world? Why do you blame the whole world? We should not blame the whole world. If you're not strict to your spiritual life means strict. In fact, why spiritual life? Even material life. Office work also. If you want to get disturbed, you cannot do your office work properly. For example, when I go to the office, I do office work. My fixed amount of time. This much this time, office work means office work. I'll do that time. I finish that office work. If I have spare time, I listen to a lecture. Or I prepare for today's lecture. I write notes. I should give a lecture tomorrow, so let me prepare. How do I prepare? By reading, by hearing. And when another task is there, I also schedule. That time, I'm going to do office work. You have to prioritize your life. If you don't prioritize, then people will prioritize you. They will play with you. How many agree with this? Yeah? That's all it is. Spiritual life is priority. अगर हम नहीं रखेंगे, कोई नहीं रखेगा. If we take it leniently, प्रभु जी चलेगा ना, ये भी करेंगे, वो भी करेंगे, वैसे हो जाएगा. Our spiritual life is completely in our hands. But it will not happen overnight. It will not happen overnight. Slowly. That's why they say, become strict to yourself in spiritual life. Don't impose spiritual life on others. You're not following. You're no different than an animal. Prabhuji bole. No. You should not be an animal. So impose it first on yourself. Whatever rule you want to implement on yourself. Be strict to yourself. Looking at your strictness, automatically people will change. I have seen, Prabhu. When you are strict, whole world will change around you. Problem is, today nobody wants to be strict for anything. You want to be available. See, if you go and ask somebody, I was giving a time management seminar. If you go and ask somebody and ask, do you have time? Yeah, I'm free. Yes, let's talk. Uska matlab kya hai? That fellow doesn't manage his time. He has no priority for time for anything. समझ रहे हैं ना? If you go and ask, yes, I'm free, but only till this time. After that, I have committed. That means he's a well-managed person. समझ रहे हैं ना? In the same way, somebody comes to me and says, can you meet? Like tomorrow, tomorrow is Monday. Monday is a heavy day. All of us have an office, whatever. There is a lot of meetings in that. So what I did, this Monday, one Prasad Prabhu is there in Bachpalli. He is organizing satsang on Monday morning. Prabhuji, Monday morning, his mother's anniversary is there. He said, I'm calling my whole relatives. I want you to talk. I said, Prabhu, Monday morning, thoda mushkil hai. Then he's been like, no, Prabhu, let's do. Because that is a Tithi you have to do on that day. I finished all my Monday morning meetings on Friday evening. And I pushed whatever I have to push for Monday evening, I pushed it to Monday evening. Pura calendar saaf kar diya, block kar diya. Khatam. I told my boss also, message, Monday I'm coming late. Boss is, but that thing I already sent you a mail, see it. But what about that? You'll get by Monday evening. Ho gaya set. Right? Ghar pe bol diya. I have to leave my son for board exam. I have to leave my child for board exam. I told my child, to Monday morning, my wife, you take him. I have to go there. So Prabhu, what we are doing is, we are planning based on our priority. Spiritual life is also like that. You have to make it happen. 16 rounds, nahi hoga. Hoga, kai ko nahi hoga? Bilkul hoga. I could not finish in the morning, I'll do it in the afternoon. I could not do in the afternoon. Something happened. One day is really bad. Once my father was having some breathing problem. I got up in the morning, my mother came into, breathing problem. What to do? I have not started my rounds also. Then I said, okay, let's go. Took him to the hospital. Oh, ICU, gumra, hospitals, right? You cannot get even a single minute. I was saying, Krishna, what about my rounds? What about my front, my sola wala, kab kare. Finally, at 7 o'clock, they said, okay, now he's admitted, you can go. Then I said, okay, 7 o'clock, I'm coming home. 8 o'clock, 8:30, I reached home. Had my dinner. Whole day, I could not have anything outside. 9 o'clock, I sat, closed the door, locked it. 9 to 11, finished my 16 rounds, slept. Karna hai. You told it. Right? We have to. If you're not strict, then very difficult. Spiritually, very difficult. Philosophy seek sakte, Prabhu. You'll finish. There are people who can tell Bhagavad Gita from verse number 1 to verse number 700 without seeing also. वो पारायण करते हैं ना every day. Udupi temple you go. Udupi Krishna temple, you will see Mataji sitting. They don't have any Bhagavad Gita in their hand. They finish all the 700 slokas. Amazing. How did they get that? Through strict discipline. They did that. But knowing the meaning is also more important. Some of them also know the meaning, right? And following it is also important. Understanding. And how do you understand a subject? When you tell it to others. Actually, I'm conducting this class not to teach all of you. I'm conducting this class so I can remember it properly. The more I repeat, the more I hear. This might be the, 5th or 6th time I'm reading Bhagavad Gita, complete Bhagavad Gita. But every time I read, more things come into me. I forgot. I missed this point last time. So I keep doing it. When you share it with others, you get more grip on the subject, more understanding, more realization. So everything is seva. Here, nobody is important here. I'm not important. Everybody is the same. I'm doing a seva of a reading and sharing. You are all doing a seva of listening. Who is the most important person here? God. Why did he put this mala on me? This mala? Not because I am great. The mala is great. This mala is coming from temple. Somewhere he offered this mala. Right? He's putting this mala. Actually, this mala will give me the power to speak Krishna's message. Yeah. So this prasad. prashadam. That yes, I am empowering you. We are empowering you to talk. Right? Sitting on this Vyasasana, anybody can see. Even a housefly can come and sit on Vyasasana. आसन लगा दिया उस पे तो मक्खी भी बैठ सकता है. But if you are not remembering that everything is being done by God, He is the greatest. We are all just trying to go towards Him. If I am not remembering that, then I am a monkey. And wonderful questions today. Practical questions. We should ask this question. I know we are going chapter by chapter. We are doing. What is the time now? 9:50. Arey baap re.
Sir, one more. What is the fate of a person who is having faith in God, but he is not a devotee of any gods?
How can you have faith in God and not be a devotee? I didn't get your question. Then he doesn't have faith. Then he can't say he has faith.
No, sir. Morning time generally they will go and do namaskar to the God and everything. But he is not sitting any devotees.
Acha. No, but that many people go through the condition. I was also like that. I was scared of God. That's why I used to do pranam. Scared of God. And at least Gropravesham. One of my friends, he was doing Gropravesham. He never believed in God, but he was doing Gropravesham. I went and asked him, "Arey, tu to Bhagwan mein yakin nahi karta. Why are you doing Gropravesham?" He told, "Arey, 2 crore का फ्लैट खरीदा, 2000 देंगे, अगर भगवान है, खुश हो जाए. If there is a God, he'll become happy. 2,000 rupees. That is not devotion. He is like, they don't know whether God exists or not. They believe in some energy. I believe some energy is there. Energy किधर से है? Energetic से है. वो believe नहीं करेंगे. That they'll not believe. There's energy is there. Whatever name you give. No, in your house, energy is coming. Electricity is coming. Where is it coming from? ट्रांसफार्मर से आ रहा है ना. ऐसा नहीं पूरा प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है ना. See, in your house that plug point is there. उसमें एनर्जी किधर से आ रहा है? ट्रांसफार्मर में किधर से आ रहा है? ग्रिड से आ रहा है. ग्रिड को किधर से आ रहा है? पावर स्टेशन से आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है? So behind the energy there is an energetic, right? When you recognize there is energetic, that is when your devotion starts. If you're only dealing with energy, rejecting the energetic, you cannot become a devotee. Very simple. For example, my son is very intelligent. Right? My son is very intelligent. Good. Your son is very intelligent. But what a devotee will think? How Krishna gave that intelligence to him? He is the source of all intelligence. God is the source of all intelligence. He is giving that intelligence to my son. He'll always relate everything to God. That is called devotee. When you relate everything to God, that is where devotion starts. When you see things independent of God, that means you are confused. You don't know what you are. You are just superficially, dealing with God. Like I'll go to Tirupati. Why? Mukkunadi. If I don't, maybe some wrong thing will happen. Why will God do wrong to you? That conception itself is wrong. And if I don't do that, God will punish me. God will never punish you. God will never punish you. We punish ourselves. God never punishes. Never. Our karma punishes us. Right? So a lot of people are there because they're not well educated. Problem is not theirs. Their parents. Their parents have not given proper education to them. Right? Proper spiritual orientation to them. So that is they have that superficial kind of. See, that kind of people, every time they keep moving from God to God. People who have faith in God never move from one devata to another. Tuesday one, Wednesday one. No? Monday this, Tuesday Hanuman, this thing, Thursday. Huh? वो Thursday वाला काम नहीं करेगा तो Friday भी काम नहीं करेगा तो वो एक और बाबा. Right? You create Baba also. No? You create a Baba also. No Devata is going, I'll go to Baba. If Baba is not here, Amma. Right? You are doing spiritual business. You're not understanding the source of everything. Some people say, I went to that person, I got all these things. I went to that person, I got a child. What about your neighbor? He didn't go anywhere. He still got a child. Ah, no. I have faith, so I got a child. Arre, he didn't have faith in anything. He still got a child. Logic, right? You're putting a logic. I believe in him because everything good is happening whenever I pray him. He's not believing anybody. Still he's getting everything. Somebody is a Christian. He's also getting everything. Somebody is a Muslim. He's also getting everything. Somebody is a Hindu. He's also getting everything. So where is he getting all these things from? They feel that because I'm praying him, I'm getting. No. What you are getting is as per your past karma. Khatam. That is the greatness of Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma doesn't put blind faith. You have a past karma. According to that, you are getting it. Khatam. Hai na, Prabhuji? You should not go to God to get something. That anyway you will get. Even if you don't want it, will come to your house. Some people get wealth. कुछ भी नहीं किया हो, घर में बैठा आ गया. Right? Some people work day and night, they don't get wealth. उसका मतलब क्या है? Karma. Right? One relative of mine, he had some agricultural fields. He was a lazy fellow. He never worked. Even agriculture he didn't do properly. Right? And then, according to his karma, he has to get wealth. It is there. Suddenly that place became Telapur. अब वो बेंज के नीचे नहीं उतर रहा है. बेंज मिनिमम, BMW बेंज. Think about it. किधर से है उसको पूरा? वो बैठ के आ गया उसको. All people already. अरे भाई पंजे रहा है. ఎందుకు చేయాలా నా పని? काय को करना काम में कर. अरे lazy fellow, useless fellow. Now he's sitting in bench. क्या बोल रहा था आपको? हाँ? सुकृति. है कि नहीं? One fellow is working day and night in office. Another fellow is simply going and giving tea to his boss. Sir, tea time, right? We can go for a tea. That fellow became vice president. This fellow is senior manager. किधर से? सुकृति. उसका कर्मा ऐसा है. Everything is happening as per a plan, as per our destiny. So, Prabhu, if everything is as per happening destiny, why should I act? That is Dhritarashtra's question. Dhritarashtra वही problem था ना, अंधा कानून. है कि नहीं? Krishna went and told, अरे don't do the war, रे. Don't do the war. Tell your son, don't do the war. You will die. Your sons will die. Everybody will die. Krishna told. And what did Dhritarashtra tell? Krishna. Destiny. If he is destined to die like that, he'll die. What can I do? If destiny of my sons is like that, what can I do? Then Krishna told. I'll not tell that word. Papu. मैं तेरे को बोल रहा हूँ. I am the one who runs the destiny. I control the destiny. You can change your destiny. No, I will not change my destiny. Destiny is more greater. You can change your destiny. We all can change our destiny. You think God is so merciless that he puts us into a destiny and says, you rot like this? No. We can change our destiny. Everybody can change our destiny. Bhakti says you can change your destiny. When you surrender to Krishna, you can change your destiny. He will change your destiny. Talarata antarre, talarata, chedirata. The people who see palm, na, they don't see the palm of devotees. They don't. They tell that as per your palm, you are going to get difficulties. But after 1 year, he'll go and tell, kya haath dekha to I'm honestly enjoying. That is why I told I'll not see. Because Krishna is in complete control. He'll change your destiny like anything. So people who believe in God, answering to your question, Prabhu, people who go to God necessarily don't believe in God. They go to God because of a fear or a formality or a ritual. It's a ritual. हमारे घर में ये करते हैं, करते थे, करेंगे. है ना? तिरुपति जाते थे, गुंडू करते थे, करेंगे. सत्यनारायण करते थे, सत्यनारायण करेंगे. फॉर्मेलिटी करेंगे. लेकिन हम नहीं बदलेंगे. करेंगे लेकिन नहीं बदलेंगे. I don't want to change. I want God. Prashad, somebody. We are done. Huh? Point is, we want to change or no is the question. See, a lot of people don't come to satsang. Kai ko nahi aate? Think about it. One is this. Second, no, it's written, but God never writes that you can't come to me. He gives the opportunity to everybody. Message for satsang has gone in the entire group. Again. How many have read that message? Many have read that message. Only few are coming. Why? You know why people don't come to satsang? You have to change. ये नहीं होगा मेरे से. Change नहीं होगा मेरे से. God has to change. I will not change. You change what your demand to change कर. मेरे से change नहीं होगा. मेरे को इसमें मत घुसाओ. अभी सुबह आके बोल दिया और अगले महीने ये महीना 4 राउंड करो. दिस इज व्हाई आई डोंट केयर. बेकार में फालतू में आ गया. हाथ भी उठवा दिया मेरे से. बोला शिव जी भी देख रहे हैं. मैं क्या करूं? You understand? People don't want to change. People who go to God and who don't want to change, don't go to God because they think they are God. They think they are God. Why should I change? Then one more person is like, I told once, you should not drink certain things. It's not good for devotion. हाँ? तो पीने से भगवान मेरे से दूर हो जाता क्या? कैसा भगवान है? If I just drink that, God will go away. What kind of a God is he? Can you tell that to a traffic police fellow? पूरा पी के ड्राइविंग करते समय वो रोकेगा. बोलोगे क्या? मैं तब पीने से रोकते क्या मेरे को? Can you tell that? Huh? So what if I'm driving correctly only, na? Huh? I'm going line, like straight line. Going straight line. That's what I do. Because you are going straight line, you'll kill everybody. Don't go straight. You have to go a little here and there also. No, I am straight. Not work like that. You have to be ready to change. If you come to satsang and you don't change, ISKCON से ISKCON, इधर से निकला इधर से निकल गया, तो क्या होगा? कुछ भी नहीं होगा. You have to change. Demand change. You should tell change. Okay, Prabhus, this month reach 4 rounds. आज से चालू करो. 4 राउंड करने का ही करने का. 4 राउंड के नीचे नहीं आने का. Right? That's a decision. I made the decision. Prabhu, you made the decision. I'm encouraging you to make the decision. Make the decision. Next month 8 राउंड करने का. जन्माष्टमी से पहले 16 राउंड करने का. We can do it. If you want, we can do it. Oh, बहुत डिमांड कर रहे हैं. Then if you think like that, then you'll remain there only. 18 चैप्टर हो जाएगा. क्या सीखा? प्रसादम अच्छा है. उसके बाद आएंगे धीरे धीरे. टाइम नहीं है. किसी के पास टाइम नहीं है. Nobody has time. There is a devotee, Mahalingam Iyer Prabhu. He was telling, in his office there is a director, 37-year-old director. He is a graduate from ISB. He graduated from ISB. He got recruited in a very high demanding role, director. And last week in the office, suddenly he said, I'm getting chest pain. Something. 37-year-old fellow. Fit, tennis, खेलता है, long tennis, everything. Salary, 2 crore. Big salary, big company. Chest pain. क्या हो रहा है chest pain? He went to the hospital. अंदर गया, stunt डाल दिया stunt. 2 दिन में मर गया. Dead. 37-year-old. Time है किसी के पास? Today I am giving class, 10th of March. Tell me one guarantee, 17th of March I will give class. Today might be my last class. Lilananda गया, मर गया. हो सकता है. It can happen. Right? वो वीडियो देखा छोटे बच्चे का? क्या बोला? हाँ?
Don't know how long. So.
भगवान को मुरझे हुए फूल नहीं लगते, भगवान को फ्रेश फूल चाहिए. Fresh. That means fresh means what? Now. क्या बात किया लड़का. I posted that in LinkedIn. वो वीडियो को मैं LinkedIn में डाला. Immediately एक सनात एक वो है ना सेक्युलर लेडी आगे मेरे ऊपर न्यूयॉर्क से. ओके, तो बच्चे को पूरा ट्यून कर दिया, उसका पूरा ब्रेन वॉशिंग किया, ऐसे कर दिया बच्चे को, उसका पूरा ये कर दिया वो कर दिया. मैं उसको रिप्लाई, तेरा ब्रेन वॉश हुआ, तू पागल है, वो लड़का पागल नहीं है. हाँ, how can you say that? We should not press religion on children like that. So if your parents would have pressed that religion on you, you would not have answered like this today. मैंने लिख दिया, क्या जाता है? तुमको लिखना आता है, मेरे को भी लिखना आता है, लेकिन वो दिन गए जब चुप बैठना है. चुप बैठ के हालत हो गया. अभी आंसर देना है. If anybody speaks nonsense, give it back. बहुत हो गया. अगर हम नहीं देंगे तो हमारे बच्चे क्या सोचेंगे? शायद यही ठीक है. Maybe this is only okay. No, we have to give. I'm requesting everybody sitting here. देखिए मैं अर्जुना, धनुष वाले के बात मत जाओ. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. Violence is not the answer. But when there is a need for violence, violence is dharma. When there is a need for a question, that questioning is needed. You should question. Right? When somebody is being trolled, when a good person is being trolled, support him. Don't sit there silent. मेरा क्या जाता है उसको? No, support. He is being trolled. Means tomorrow you'll also be trolled. You'll also be trolled. One day you will write a message, you will be trolled. So work on it. You have to create that environment. You have to create. As a sangha, we are strong. As a whole group, we are strong. As an individual, we are nothing. है ना? When everybody comes together, भाग जाते लोग वहां से. But we should be strong. We should be there for each other. Don't think, I know him, I don't know him. Forget about all that. He is fighting for dharma. I am with you. I am with you. Whatever happens, I am with you. Right? I know him, I don't know him. No. Bhagavad Gita सीखने के बाद, we should implement it in life. How? Do your duty without attachment. Do your duty as an offering to Krishna. Right? And protect yourself with good sadhana. Protect yourself with good sadhana. If you don't have good sadhana, don't get into battles. You'll get defeated. समझ रहे ना? Some people come to argue me on Shastra. Shastra लेके आते मेरे पास. I choose that day when I can get in a Shastric battle with them. But if it's a bad day, I didn't do my rounds properly, I tell them, no, आज नहीं, some other day we'll talk. Because I will not speak. He has to speak. समझ रहे हैं? And he will not speak from an unclean heart. It should be properly clean. Okay, now let's get into a debate. Debate for what? Not to defeat him, to make him a devotee. And we all should become educated. Shastra, everybody here should learn Bhagavad Gita. And everybody here should sit here and give a class also. That is the goal. समझ रहे हैं ना? यहाँ सीखो और औरों को सिखाओ. पहले घर में सिखाओ, फिर औरों को सिखाओ. मैं पैदा हुआ था क्या ऐसे? No, I made a choice. But yes, if I have received something good, I should give it to 10 people. 10 people. 5 people. 1 person. Give it. Okay? We did not start 13th chapter today. We went into different question answers. But 13th chapter will start next week. Right? Next week we'll start. I request all of you, just read 13th chapter, at least 10 verses this week. And come with reading so that you will have better understanding. The 13th chapter is a little heavy philosophy. Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Prakriti, Paramatma, all the definitions Krishna will give. Right? If you read and come, you'll be a little more attentive and you can understand. Any other questions? Okay. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Sorry, I disappointed all of you. I did not go into the 13th chapter.
Practical,
Huh?
practical answers
No, they are not my answers. Acharyas have given these answers. I'm just repeating those answers.
but we get clear.
Yeah. It's very important to clarify doubts, Prabhu. It's very important to clarify. Prabhu, one thing understand. We all can go back to God. Remember, we all can go back to God. Krishna is waiting for us. We have to make the decision. Decision is in our hands. We have to make the decision. And He will apply. God helps the person who helps themselves. If you don't help yourself, then God also cannot help. You should be ready. Yes, Krishna, I am ready. Right? Like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj completely depended on Lord Narayan. Complete dependence. You kill me, you poison me, you put me under elephant, you do whatever. My Narayan is going to save me. Hare, where is Narayan? We can't see Narayan. Even if I can't see Narayan, I know Narayan is there. He will take care of him. They throwed him from a hill. And they throwed a hill also on him. Can you imagine? The power of those Rakshasas? They throwed a big hill on him. And while he was falling in the water, he was literally drowning in the water with that hill on top of him. He can be crushed. He did not have any doubt that Narayan will save him. And he opened his eyes and he saw Narayan is holding him. And Narayan told, and he told Narayan, you have come to give darshan to me? You are saving me, Narayan? Narayan is like, what kind of confidence you are carrying? That is my problem now. He is throwing mountain on you and you are not even worried and you are saying Narayan and I have to come and save you. What choice do I have? He said, okay, now you have come, so I'll come with you now. Ho gaya. He said, no, right time has not come. Prahlad, right time has not come. You go back. He throwed that hill back on the mountain and that is called Simhachalam. That is called Simhachalam, which we see. The hill that throwed, that on Prahlad Maharaj, he threw it back, it became Simhachalam. Right? How many are going to Simhachalam? Hari Bol. It is that very hill. Every Narayan has touched it. That very hill in Vizag. And that Prahlad Maharaj, when his father challenged, Dikha Bhagwan kidhar hai? What is the answer? तुमको दिखता नहीं है क्या? नारायण तो हर जगह पे है. Antata not Narayan. You tell me where you want to see him. Right? You decide. Is he there in this pillar? You have any doubt? He told, you have any doubt? Narayan is thinking, I'm not prepared for this. My devotee has so much confidence in me. My devotee has so much confidence in me that he's telling that I'm everywhere. Now I have to be there. As soon as he told pillar, immediately Narayan came and stood. My devotee is, बोल दिया अब क्या करूं मैं? Narayan doesn't have to be in this matter. There's nothing in this. There's no life in this. But when you believe it, God is in this. Right? People say, प्रभु वो क्या डीटी है, पत्थर का बना है, भगवान है उसमें. अगर तुम विश्वास रखोगे, अगर तुम उसको पूजोगे भगवान की तरह और उसका प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हुआ है वहां पे, a great devotee has established the deity. God is the deity. God is not in the deity. God is the deity. And the deity will talk. The deity will walk. The deity will do. So many instances. In Udupi, they didn't allow, what is that devotee's name? Kankadas? There was a Shudra. He was not allowed to come into the temple. He was not allowed to come into the temple saying, you are a Shudra. You know, you're not a Brahman. Only Brahmans are allowed inside. He was a devotee of Krishna. Right? He went and sat behind the temple and he started crying. And what was he crying? He was not complaining. I'll file a case against Brahmanas. No. He was sitting and crying, oh, I'm so unqualified. I'm so unqualified to even take your darshan. What kind of life is this if we can't get the darshan of you, Prabhu? Humility. He started crying and he started chanting. And what is the effect of that? The deity turned. The Vigraha, Udupi Krishna, turned. And even till now, you can't take the darshan from the front side. You have to go to the back side from a hole. From what Kanakadas has seen, you can see. Udupi Krishna Bhagavan ki. This is how he reciprocates. And you're telling deity doesn't talk? He talks. There is a deity of Sakshi Gopal. How many heard this? That Sakshi Gopal deity walked from Vrindavan to Orissa just to be a witness to his devotee. To witness to his devotee. He walked and now he's sitting there. Right? Prabhu, if we have faith, Krishna is right now here sitting on this carpet and is looking at all of us. They are talking about me? You're talking about me? Yes, we are talking about you. Yes, we are talking about you. Krishna tells in Bhagavatam, I don't reside in a dham. I don't reside in a temple. I don't reside between rishis. I don't reside in a forest. I reside in a place where my devotees are talking about me. Is this a temple? Is the stage a temple? It is a temple. When we talk about Krishna, that's a temple. So we should ask for protection so we don't forget him. And that is why we sing Narshing Arti at the end. That, hey Narshing Dev, like the way you have protected Prahlad, please protect us. I have very little devotion in me. I can get diverted very easily. Please protect me. Please keep my faith in protection so that my little faith will become more faith. And one day, I will have the faith to come back to you. And you will come and pick me up. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Hiranyakashi Purvakshah Shilatantana Kalane Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho Yato Yato Yami Tato Narasimho Vaher Narasimho Ridhare Narasimho Narasimhamadhim Sharanam Prapate Abhakara Kamala Bhare Nakama Akuta Hinda Dalita Hiranyakashipo Tanobhinda Keshavadhuta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Avakara Kamala Hare Adhuta Shringara Darita Hiranyakashipu Tanubhinda Keshavadhuta Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की, ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की, all assembled devotees की, 13th chapter not starting today की, next week starting की. Nitai Gaur Premanand. Mataji had a question, you are lifting in it. Can I take this one question? Yes. Yeah, you are asking question.
No, like I was telling that I wanted to tell that like Prabhuji was asking someone to be devotee but has faith but not a devotee. So you gave an example for that. If Narendra Modi comes and sits in our satsang, we will be conscious about him and will respect him.
Correct.
So automatically, if we have faith in God, we will automatically serve and love him. That thing you gave it.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, it's another way of, thank you for reminding. Yeah, when we know who is God, automatically we'll surrender to him. Problem is they don't know who is God. When you know who is God, you'll surrender to him. If you think he's God, he's God, he's God, he's God, everybody is God, you're also God. You should know who is God. Then automatically we'll surrender. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavad Gita is speaking that. Shankaracharya is telling. Sarva Upanishado Gavo Dogda Gopalanandana Partho Vacha Sudhir Bhokta Gita Murtam Dogda Gita Murtam Eko Bhagavan Devaki Putra is very clear. We are confused. They are not confused. Right? Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So one announcement. April 7th. I think one of Sundays. I'll tell the exact date. I think it's April 7th. We are all going to one temple. We're all going to a Narsinghadev temple in Bidar. It's a one-day trip, right? We all will get into a bus. We'll organize a bus, which will start from my home, Krishe. Subah 6:30 ko baitenge. We'll reach there by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Then everybody has to go to water and walk to Narsinghadev. Water will be till here, right? It will be totally cleansed. Take the darshan of Narsinghadev. Come outside, change your clothes. Then there is another temple on the top of the hill. We'll have katha. We'll have prasad, lunch prasad. Then we'll have nice kirtan, maybe a drama. And who are all going? From this satsang, we are all going. And 10 satsangs like this are coming. Right? So we'll be close to 300-400 of us. And we will see other satsangs also. Mayum Avatar satsang, Aparna satsang, all devotees, like all of you. You will see each other. Oh, itne logon ko bhatka diya in logon ne. We all will spend time till there, till 4 o'clock. Then we'll get onto our buses, come back here by 6:30. Are you all ready? कोई रिलेटिव होगा तो क्या बोलेंगे? तू भी आ. So Sunday we are blocking. No other thing. I'm giving 1 month advance notice. Right? Hare Krishna. Mahaprasade Govinde, Nama Brahmane Vaishnave, Svalpa Punya Vratan Rajan, Viswaso Naivajayate, Sharira Vidyajal, Jidendriya Trahikal, Jive Fele Vishes Sagare, Taramate Jivyati, Lomai Sudurmati, के जेटा कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़दाय माय कोरी वाय जीव जाए सौ प्रसाद न दिलो भाई श्री अन्नमृत पाओ श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमेड़ा को चेतन निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री श्री राधा गोपी वल्लभ जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई गौर निताय श्रील प्रभुपाद प्रसादम की जय. Thank you very much and thank you for sponsoring for prasadam also. I'm very grateful. You continue this, keep it a monthly thing that you give something to Chakrapani Prabhu. So this continues and nicely many people are fed prasadam. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Huh? Yes. Okka request. Yeah, okka request. You can tell this to your others also that we are going on the yatra, but if they are not coming to the satsang, they are not allowed. ఈ సత్సంగానికి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళే ఆ యాత్రకు రావాలి. ఎందుకు కండిషన్? we are not tour operators. I don't want people to come, seating is not good. Where did you bring me? I am not a tour operator. We are going on a yatra. So condition is whoever is coming here, at least from next Sunday till April 7th, they should be regular and they should also come later. Then only come to the yatra. Otherwise, not allowed. Please forgive me. This rule is important. Otherwise, we'll end up with strangers there and we don't know what they're doing there. We are going there with a mission. We'll have a clear schedule also. We'll go there, attend, see the darshan, sit down, have katha, have kirtan, then we'll come back. Okay? Hare Krishna. రావచ్చు తప్పకుండా మీరు చెప్పినా నాకు గుర్తుకొచ్చింది. హరే కృష్ణ.